The government here has set a
So
medieval
we
view
begin.
towards Omnix.
Let me figure out how this spectator shit works.
Armor. How positively medieval.
No, that's not it.
Take that as a compliment by me.
All right, game face
Oh,
on.
we got you, but then we lost you.
Elam.
Fuck! There we go. Now,
I can't wait to get into
comp
a fight.
seems fine. The comp's definitely fine. I would have preferred a Zarya with it instead of a Diva.
This is to my liking.
Could have suggested that. I don't know if you did, but I'm not gonna go on about a bunch of voice comm stuff right now. Ideally, what you want to do right now is get the teleporter to the. Well, you need to call out to your team where you're gonna be setting the teleporter for one, so that everybody on your team knows where this shit's going. And like everything worked out so far. I don't know what you're shooting at. Should probably find someone to target before you start beaming away. But that was a good thing that you came out of teleporter and set some turrets down immediately. I wouldn't have set them in like basically one location. I would have set them out of at least a little bit like spread out area, because literally like if I was a Zarya, I could shoot my ball. Like they have a Zarya on their team. I could shoot one of my balls into those turrets and destroy all three of them at once. So you don't want to have them all grouped up and shit. Let me turn this shit down.
Don't worry, my friend.
Okay, spamming little balls. I mean, okay. Spamming little balls. There's no real point in doing it. You may as well just charge the large balls, because doing that, it's not really accomplishing anything. Like 95% of the time, it's not going to accomplish anything. About that Hanzo, I'm not sure if you knew he was there, but should have been more like you should have stood like directly behind the cart, or tried to get your teammates to like attack him or something of the sort.
Teleporter online.
Not sure what's happening, because I'm not hearing any voice comms because I'm not in it, but
Payload has stopped. We must get our plan back
this
on
is
track.
what I can come up with right now. Now you have your ult. So essentially, with Moria's ult, you want to use it in the middle of a team fight. And when it comes to using it in a team fight, it's usually good to use it in like an even team fight, because it gives you a significant advantage over the enemy team. Like that shield is a extremely significant advantage. It never gets destroyed, like ever, because it has so much health. It's just like it's just there. It's not gonna get destroyed before the fucking timer runs out. I don't know what that fucking Sombra's doing, but it looked like a pretty stupid plan, whatever she just did.
Is online.
Yeah, the cart does that. Yeah, I'm not sure what is up with your aim, but if you can't tell, you're all jittery. I can tell you're not smooth at all. I don't know what your EDPI is, which EDPI is DPI multiplied by sensitivity. I'm pretty sure you told me before, but you see right there, you're not doing anything with spamming those little balls. They don't do any damage whatsoever. You may as well just charge a large ball and miss it, but you want to hope that not hope. You want to go aim for the people, obviously, and
Teleporter
predict
online.
where they're gonna be.
Open to fire.
And then you'll get a lot more value out of that than just like spamming tiny balls, doing absolutely nothing except maybe charging your ultimate faster. And your ultimate is like important, but it's not like I wouldn't. It's a really good ultimate, but you can get it fast anyway. So like you don't need to be doing all that. Now, it's hard to judge off of those types of matches where you just completely fucking steamroll the enemy. Um, but from what I can determine out of that match, one, make sure if you're playing Symmetra, you call out where you're going to set your teleporters. Two, um, what's it called? Don't waste your time on shooting those mini balls. Like, it's almost always a waste of time. You want to shoot the big balls because they do a lot of damage and they can kill people that are getting caught off guard. Like, I don't remember how much damage they do, like 120. I don't quote me on this, but they do quite an amount of damage. And you want to make sure that you have you shoot it in their area so that you can have a chance of hitting them with that, because it could fucking kill them. It's a lot of damage. Another thing I noticed, sensitivity. It's all jittery. You'll see it in the recording. Well, I'm not sure if you'll see it, but I see it because it's not what I'm used to. I see it all the time, and a lot of people, because I don't know why it's the thing, but oh, let me try to find, like, let me show you one of my plays. You see how smooth my aim is? You want your aim to be smooth. You're like jitter. Like you're like making, I don't know how, like you look like you're shaking or something like that. This is how you're like moving across the screen. You see my cursor? Like that's how you're moving across the screen. You need to find a better sensitivity. A way to measure how you can find a better sensitivity, I will show you afterwards.
Welcome to Junkertown.
Now on here, I pretty much like, well, if it was attack, I'd be playing Bastion like the majority of the time. For me, I haven't been playing that DPS that much lately on my comp account, but I played Bastion a bunch on attack on here. He's good on defense too. If anybody ever says that Bastion is bad on defense, they're fucking retarded. But you just need to be aware of the fact that your shield can break, and you need to get your ass up and move either before it breaks
Get into the fight.
or immediately after it breaks. But ideally before it breaks, because you need that shield.
All right.
So
Game face
hold on, let me look at the comp. Let's see, Bastion, Hanzo.
Through the wolf's eyes. One.
D.Va's really good to help out the Bastion. So you got the Orisa that have the shield for Bastion. Your Bastion's in a pretty good location for when it comes to like avoiding being in the middle of the conflict. You want your Bastion to be like a little bit further in the back, not like right behind the shield, but like within the vicinity. I don't know why that McCree didn't get fucking obliterated within like 2 seconds, because he was out of position for like at least 10 seconds. He should have been obliterated immediately.
Sniper, don't get
Now,
caught.
hold on. What am I doing? There we
Enemy
go.
turret ahead.
I should have been on you. I was in third person. I shouldn't have done that. But, yeah, for Bastion, you want to... I don't know why you guys were set down on the ground. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but the thing is, if I can get out of this perspective, I need to figure out how to do this, spectator shit. I don't know how to do the spectator shit. But basically, you want to be on this high ground up here where I'm moving my cursor. You'd want to be on the high ground for a little bit, and then you want to drop down, and you want to be in the choke point that's on the left, that's like in between the two buildings. And then if I'm still bashing on here, I will set up like right here, or I'll set up on the payload if they push it far enough, and then I'll have my Orisa set her shield super far forward. I set up on the right side right here so that I can see this room and the far right and middle. So enough about Bastion. You're on Junkrat now. Junkrat, not really good against her comp. It's not. I'm not gonna tell you that right now, but I'm gonna explain why so that you can understand why it's not a good pick. Bastion would still be a good pick against them. Honestly, Bastion would. But they don't have like any DPS counter to you as a Bastion. You were just out of position there. Should have gotten into a better position. They don't have a DPS counter to you, so it'd still be fine to play Bastion. And right now, your main priority is to stop the payload. Stop them from pushing it. Yeah, you shouldn't have failed that jump. Lucky that McCree was weak. You need to... No. Never do that again. You should have been further into the room for 1. 2, you shouldn't have been in that room and doing that ult for 2. Because you literally just walked into the room and then you used it. And then you just rolled it on the ground, straight on the ground. It's so easy to shoot that. It's so fucking easy, it's not even funny. Bastion again, okay. Okay, decent position. Well, you're not aiming properly. You should be adjusting faster. You literally just shot for like a full second without even trying to move your mouse at all to switch on to the Orisa that moved to the right. You're not trying to heal yourself. You should have been healing yourself while you were on the ground. Like immediately as soon as you got shot by that Widow, you should have started healing yourself, because she was just going to spam shots at you because she can't see your head, which if you're not aware, I'm sure you are aware, but your head is on the back of you whenever you're in sentry mode. It's that blue like light on the back of Bastion, or whatever color it is. It's that light on the back. So good position on Bastion right now. This is what I was meaning by being further back, but like not directly behind the shield. Because you don't want to be in the middle of a team fight when that shield goes down, nor do you want people to just walk past your shield and just jump on your ass, because that's what people will do. What are you shooting at? I don't know if you're just screwing around or what, but that's just I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't know what you're doing right now. You should still be behind your shield. What are you doing? You're out of position. They're completely out of position. If they wanted to, they could come fuck you right now. They would literally stick their dick in their ass right now. You're already half health. You got saved by your Ana. Come on. See what happened? In a higher level game, you'd be fucking obliterated within a second. You'd be dead. You got killed right there because you're out of position. Literally, I hate to be cruel on you, but you lost that round or that game because you were out of position. So, not sure what else. Bastion. I can say a couple things about Bastion. Bastion. For his ultimate, I don't think I really got to see you use his ultimate. That would have been interesting. Oh, if that shield didn't pop up. Okay, so let me do something for you. Essentially, what you want to do. Alright, I'm leaning back in my chair right now and I'm tired as fuck.
This ain't gonna
So,
dispense itself.
I'm not gonna do this properly. But essentially what you want to happen is you want to be tracking on the head of your target. Yeah, I'm tired as fuck and I'm leaning back in my chair, but I'm not gonna do it that well right now. But you want to be able to track on your target close range, mid range, or like that's not mid range, but this is like somewhat mid range, and then like complete long range. This is probably mid range, but yeah, you want to be able to track on your target and not have like this is you. This is like you right now. You don't want that. You need to fix that. Sensitivity is all up to you. Comes down to DPI and sensitivity. I think you have a high DPI, so it should be fine when it comes to sensitivity. There was a thing with Overwatch called pixel skipping, and basically pixel skipping is where it's hard to explain. Let me see. Okay, so I have 1600 DPI right now. I'm gonna change that to 400, and yeah. So basically, if I were to have 400 DPI, holy shit, this feels so slow now. So 400 DPI, and then 1.9, 2.8, fucking 2.8, 3.6, no. Why am I so shit at math? 3.8. 7.6. So 1.9 to 7.6, I believe that is the proper math. So this is basically my sensitivity, I believe. Maybe. But right now, pixel skipping. The reason why is because of the low DPI. If you have, I can see it. I can literally see it right now. I feel the pixel skipping. I can tell that I'm more jittery right now. If you have super low DPI, I don't know if this happens in other games, but you want to have at least 800 DPI. I played at 600. You can play at 400. It's not that big of a deal, but if you want like some minute like improvements, this is one of them. So I don't know if you fully understand what I'm talking about, but that's what I'm trying to get at. I can also suggest you need to broaden your horizon on character selections, because Symmetra, like, really bad against Pharah, against a lot of comps, especially dive and tank comps, stuff like that. She just gets fucked. Normal comps she's okay against. Let's see. Bastion just doesn't fit in a lot of situations, and it seems like Bastion's your only character that you can deal with Pharah with. I mean, you said you play a little bit of Soldier, but that's not, uh, you don't play him enough to actually be able to play him. You need to practice a lot more with him, because you'll get fucked the majority of the time if you try to play Bastion against like a Pharah, especially without a shield or any shit like that, and especially if you try to play it on like King of the Hill maps, which are just like control points. So, and then what was your other character? Junkrat. He can't kill Pharah. Junkrat's a good character overall, but Zarya can feed ult charge off her. Not ult charge. Energy off of him. So, you need to broaden your horizons. Work on a healer. Work on a hit scan, either Soldier, McCree, Widowmaker, or work on Pharah to counter a Pharah, which I suggest you work on either Soldier or McCree. And then work on at least 1 to 2 tanks. I suggest Zarya is a really good tank to work on, and to be honest, whatever other tank you think you want to work on, it'll work. I think the Orisa would probably be the worst one you should work on, because like she's like kind of a situational pick. I mean, she works everywhere, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Diva is also a situational, because if you don't have a shield, or if you're just getting melted by a Zarya all the time, then that's why. Okay, I'm going too further into this, but you get the point. I hope this helped. Oh my god. Oh my. 7.6, 1. So you get the point. That's what I'm trying to get at right now. So use this to the best of your ability. I hope that it helps.